everyone, and welcome back to Death Stranding 2 on the beach. This is episode 3. Last time, we arrived to Ciudad Nudo del Norte. And we got to know the place, we settled in for a little bit, you know, getting back on the road again, getting into the swing of things before being set out on a new mission to deliver one or more medical units to Villa Libre. So that's what we're currently doing, pushing ahead back to portering. And it's so fun. And again, I'll repeat it, where this is just a magical experience. We've been treated with a sequel to Death Stranding, and it's still unbelievable to me. You know, Kojima's a busy man. He's got OD. He has this exclusive stealth tactical game in development at PlayStation. He's got a lot going on. We'll see what type of game that ends up being. And Death Stranding could have been a standalone game on its own. One of a kind game. And now it's two of a kind. The fact that we have Death Stranding 2 just feels crazy to me. Water level rising, nearby river, cargo container ruined, my metals, no! Okay, heavy time fall is being heavy. Gotta be careful. But yeah, just playing this again, you know? Oh. Yep, playing this again. Portering. And being damn good at it, of course. I'm just so happy to be playing more of this again. I feel blessed, truly. What a lucky experience. All right, we are in the bandit camp already, so take a look at where we are. We are plotting a course through here to get to Villa Libre. The problem is our cargo limit is pretty much at max with these medical units, so I don't think we'll be able to pick up much here. Quite a few enemies. Obviously, we could circumvent this and just go around. What could be a good idea is to go around and then to return here after we've offloaded the medical equipment, because there's headache pills and stuff that I can see for delivery here. We do have a container repair spray for these medical units if the situation gets dire. I can see some more container repair spray off in the distance as well. Yeah, we'll try and go slightly around. At this bandit camp, I will approach it and we will clear it out and get the spoils. We're in a pretty heavy timefall spot. That's why I'm just trying not to sit in one place for too long. Reckon I'm going to be able to pick up a children's picture book on the way? Maybe. I realize I should probably put some signs down for people who are also walking on this path. Not this path, because nobody's going this way. But I should put that down to get some cool likes. I'm gonna put something by the mule post box. Oh, they're coming to investigate. They've spotted me. Well, not spotted me, but they've spotted something, and they think, wow, that might be someone. Maybe we'll check that big cargo container poking out of the grass there. He's just delivering me some cargo repair spray. Get him! Punch him out. Pick that up. The combat music has started. I was hoping to put some distance between me and the car and the bandit camp. They've all been alerted through their goddamn Odra decks. They're all coming. I'm bringing them to me. Let me put down a sign here real quick. Check this out. There we go. Like that, team. There we go. Give me some likes. Oh, guys, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. I'm gonna have to get the weapons out. I might have to get the weapons out. Yeah. Doink. Oh damn, they're throwing those from a distance. Oh, that's gonna be a really good shot. Oh. Holy shit. Alright, hold on. Let me put this cargo down. I love that I'm like, we'll just circumvent the camp and we'll come back. Yeah, look how much container damage. So we'll put these down. Offload. The metals container is fucked as well. Put that down. Offload that undercover. Am I still being hounded by... The music would say yes. I'm gonna switch to my container repair spray. Nope, I'm being attacked. I'm going to switch back to my weapon. Where is he? Whoa, over there. There's two of them. Okay, haven't neutralized the base because the music is still going. He's up there. Okay, you reckon I'm going to be able to get away with doing this? This Virtuous Deliver level 2 Strace music with over a million likes already, goddamn. I gotta pick up my game. People have been zooming through. Alright. Oh, hang on, just... Oh, it only sprays what's on my back. I can't just, like, aim it at what's in front of me. Alright, hold on. Let me pick this up then. And then let me... I think it heals, like, everything on my back. Don't call out to people, please. I'm doing stuff right now. Alright. Keep going. Keep spraying. Yeah. Pick up a new spray while we're here. God, this timefall will not let up. I'm gonna just... We've got a flood as well, so I need to be careful not to, like, cross over that river. We'll try and go through here. Through here. There's a flood there. Don't let the heat get you down. I don't think it's hot. Alright, we're going. Be very careful. We do have a ladder. Hopefully that ladder will be sufficient. God, the materials grind is going to be something once again. I think the music is settling down a bit. Okay, water levels are rising. Can I get across here with the ladder? Be very careful about where I just stand. Oh man. Okay. Nope. Hold on. There's some rocks here. I could take a very stressful approach. Jump over the rocks. We could put the ladder over the rocks. That will at least get me over there. Let's do that. I'm putting the ladder over the rocks like that. There you go. I made it across. Ooh. Don't hesitate to rethink your route. Hold on.
Hello! Hey!
Looks like Timefall's been pretty relentless. You okay, Sam? Heavy rain sometimes causes the rivers over there to rise. Don't force yourself to cross them if they're too deep. Instead, take a look at your map and see if you can find another route. Conditions change quickly out there, so it's important to be able to adapt on the fly. Thank you, Fragile! Smash that like button. People delivered some materials near me. Look at these things. What is going on there? I don't like the look of that. I may be able to get away with picking up stuff like the soft tissues. Are these little creatures taking that ladder? Look at that. Weird little critters. Let me increase my stamina. Hold on. Have a bit of a drink. Oh. I think I stepped on one. They didn't like that. I think I stepped on one.
Analysis confirms that these hostile life forms are chiral creatures.
Chiral creatures. New entry added to the corpus. God, it's on the other side of the flood. Oh God, I've crossed over for no good reason. I need to cross back over. Oh no. I need another ladder. I need to go get that ladder back from those critters. Hey guys, sorry that I stepped on one of your buddies. Can I get that ladder? Alright, hold on. This is dangerous. We've got container repair sprays, so we're okay. We'll repair this shit. They might not be happy that I'm gonna want to grab this off them. Just looking for a cheeky little drop down. Gonna grab this ladder if you don't mind, little chiral creatures. Water level dropping, nice. Thank you. I took that from them without pissing them off. Careful not to step on one. I'm gonna step on one. Ah! Is that water level dropping? I don't know about that. I might go back over our ladder. Why can't I pick that up? Oh my god. Let me pick it up. Oh my fucking god. This me trying to just pick up some fucking I'm just trying to pick up some chiral crystals. And it was not letting me. And I fell over and broke everything. God damn it. Oh, the river's just completely dried up now. Chill. Just completely dried up now. So all that work for a ladder is fine. I wasted my time. Damaged the container. The river dried up. Here we go. The Death Stranding experience. Fuck. I can hide in the post box. And just sit here and scan my environment. Scary. Come on. Let me do it. Okay. I can store cargo and trust cargo to other porters or fabricate equipment. Same as before. So we can do lost cargo to other porters. I'm going to deliver it myself though. Share cargo, so we have some shared stuff. We can upgrade the structure with up to 200 metals. Let's use the really damaged one on our suit so we can contribute that to the letterbox. Here you go.
This one's for you.
Alright, on the road again. Hopefully they won't mind the slightly damaged goods. God damn it. I see, yeah, they came like this. Timefall's getting a little less ferocious, which I appreciate.
Thank you, kindly. Been in handy.
Remember, everybody, to do the same. You gotta do the same. Okay, rain has stopped. Container repair spray. Let's get on it. So that's gone. Offload. And... Alright, fully restored. We're good. We are disconnected from the chiral network. Oh, what the fuck?
Hey!
Who's Sam? I hit the ladder and my cargo fell on the ground.
Somebody lend me a hand!
What the fuck?
Anybody out there?
Whoa, what the fuck? Is that what happens if you call out near some, like, other people's stuff? I fucked up so bad. Oh my god, I just forgot that you can get your shit rocked like that. It's alright, it didn't do any damage to the container, not anymore from when I tripped and fell over, so we're okay.
Hey! What?
Having, like, Sam echo is really funny. Actually, something that I think you can do... I'm trying to remember... I can't remember how to... If it's... You can, like... I don't think you can do it to your own backpack. I think if there's, like, other cargo that you have in, like, a piece of equipment, you can, like, bind it together so then it doesn't get knocked off. Like, when we hit the ladder and stuff, it won't end up...
Come on, Sammy boy.
Knocking to the ground. But here we are. I'm about to deliver both of my medical units. We'll return to the bandit camp and loot it and get all those other things to deliver in due time. Just needed to complete my embarrassing run. I'm a little bit rusty on the whole portering thing. We're getting back into it. Moving at night, open the field wear menu. Oh yeah, if I wear this, it slows the rate which stamina is depleted. It is harder for enemies to find you at night, but the darkness also makes it easy to lose your footing and fall over, so you can select the Odradek light as well. That's cool. So, to be less likely for me to fall over if I have the light on at night. My endurance has increased. Look at this rundown old shack. Brings back memories. Okay, deliver and report.
You're Sam, right? Did the timefall give you a lot of trouble? Thanks for making the trip. Allow me to assess the condition of your cargo. By the look of things, the contents are okay. You did good.
Slipped and fell in the timefall.
Did not think we would ever get this back, but seems I was wrong. Thank you so much for bringing it in. I have to say, this was well worth the wait. I had a feeling you wouldn't let me down. Time to connect the Cupid. Once we're part of the chiral network, we'll be able to use these remote medical units you brought. I can get myself checked out as well. We've all been looking forward to this. So go ahead and link us up.
New strand established. La Madre. Chiral network coverage has expanded, gathering access to the following: the PCC. Build basic structures within the chiral network. Hell yeah. Time to get building. Hologram Dana Quokka. It's so interesting that the Quokka is a prominently featured creature, like the deluxe edition being like, here's your Quokka things. Kojima was like, yeah, I like that little guy. Put him in my game.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
No one's a higher porter grade than me, I'll tell you that, see? Top tier grade. Top tier grade.
Chiral communications have been established. Now I can finally use one of these medical units to assess the condition of the child I'm carrying. I just pray they're strong and healthy. The elderly residents here will also be happy to receive proper medical care. Oh, seems like you should be capable of fabricating PCCs now as well. Probably thanks to the chiral network expansion and the resulting increase in total bandwidth. Of course, every additional structure will eat into that bandwidth, but there should be more than enough to support anything you build. Within reason, that is. There's one other problem we've been dealing with lately, though. It's not a critical issue, so I've posted an aid request with further details. If you're interested, you can check it out via your ring terminal. The only people that still live here other than myself are elderly. The last of the younger residents decided to risk it all and leave for Ciudad Nudo del Norte a while back. Too many bandits in these parts, like the one I used to be. We took what we wanted and didn't care about anyone but ourselves. But after I got pregnant, I realized I could not keep living like that. I had to clean up my act, start living for someone else. My friends didn't understand at all, so they ditched me, left me to wander on my own, until the people here agreed to take me in. Even though the poor souls are struggling with all kinds of health issues. That's why we put in the order for these remote medical units. Some of the cargo we had stored here was washed away during a massive flood. The water carried it into bandit territory. So, we're in no position to reclaim it ourselves. I know this isn't the sort of thing a porter like you normally does, but if you're willing and able, please, check the aid request. All of the relevant details should be available for review on that ring terminal you're wearing. You can use it to confirm the cargo's location. So, if your travels happen to take you out that way, we'd really appreciate the help. I'm not sure. I should have given birth to my child ages ago. But for some reason, the fetus seems to have stopped growing at 7 months. If something's wrong with my body, I can't tell what it is. And not knowing is driving me insane. But with one of our new medical units, I might finally be able to get answers. I want to believe I can still bring this child into the world. Someday.
The child is on pause within your womb? What the hell is going on there? Alright, sure. Very cool. New order for me, please. Let's move on.
A new order has just come through for you. Looks like the residents of the C1 South Distribution Center need you to recover some cargo from a bandit encampment and bring it to them. You can review the specifics of the order when you get around to accepting it. So once you're good to go, access the delivery terminal here to get underway. I'll share additional info with you as soon as you do so.
Okay. Let me check out the corpus.
Feature has been made available for use.
View all aid requests so far. They're issued by inhabitants of facilities and do not need to be accepted like orders. A request will be deemed complete once you've done what's required. Recover 4 beloved walking sticks washed away in the floods. I'll place a marker there. And that's okay, because that's going near the bandit camp where we're heading back to get all of those pieces of lost cargo. Now, in the corpus, we have La Madre, a woman who had the good fortune of finding herself in Villa Libre. She used to be a bandit, though insists she had no choice but to do whatever was needed to survive in a lawless world. She writes, I didn't have the luxury of being able to consider the future. I could only think about surviving in the here and now. But that all changed when I became pregnant. The other bandits saw me as nothing more than a burden, and I was cast out, eventually ending up at Villa Libre, a settlement inhabited exclusively by elderly people. My new companions, wisdom and experience, became the raw materials from which I could build our future. They taught me that today is connected to the past and forms a bridge to the future. So I resolved to live for the sake of my child. But my baby still has not been born, despite reaching term. Will our tomorrow ever come? Ooh. Continue to develop your connection level, and you might receive a rod for melee combat. Okay. Chiral creatures, little guys, known as CCs, began to appear following the Death Stranding. Often emerging from tar, they exhibit herd-like behavior and have been known to attack in groups when approached. Avoiding these creatures is likely the best course of action. They have been known to explode on contact, emitting a corrosive tar. This substance damages boots, cargo, and batteries, and may even pose a threat to human life. If contact is unavoidable, then firearms, even those not loaded with anti-BT ammunition, are known to be effective. Chiral creatures are known to have a degree of resistance to electrical attacks. They have not yet been observed within the UCA, though ongoing research efforts have not been able to determine why. That's an interesting one. I wonder what the deal is. So Villa Libre is a settlement in which several preppers have gathered for safety. They first came together immediately after the Death Stranding and helped each other to survive. The powerful bonds they formed saw them through their toughest times, but they found it hard to have children. Those who were born often died young. In time, the inhabitants of Villa Libre grew older until eventually only the elderly remained. Mysterious creatures dwell in the area surrounding Villa Libre, warding off bandits, but making it difficult for the inhabitants to leave. As a result, they have lost almost all contact with the outside world. Not for long. Alright. So, I'm heading back this way. There is a pickup off-roader here, so I could have grabbed a lot of stuff, chucked it in the truck, but I doubt that I would have been able to get through this rocky terrain with it. Do we have... Yes, so we do have recovering all chiral density gauges stolen by bandits, which is off in that direction, so I'll pick that up after. Time to go and engage my mission. Now that it's not raining, it'll be much easier for us to go pick up the timefall. Now that it's not raining and there's no timefall, it'll be much more easier for me to go to the bandit camp, grab that stuff. Hey, you guys mind if I take this wooden animal? Thank you. Cute little guys, but potentially very threatening and dangerous. Alright, here's our walking sticks. Help if I press the right button sometimes. Beloved walking sticks achieved. Okay, let me fix up my back because I have a lot of shit. There we go. Alright, I'm pretty much at maximum weight again. So where is this? Where's that vehicle? I wonder if I'll be able to get here, drop the shit in here, drive through into the camp, take out the rest of the people, pick up the equipment, drive it to Villa Libre. Let's see.
Trouble nearby.
Oh, trouble nearby. What kind of trouble we talking? I guess it's just this area. Let's see if I can get this vehicle. Do a bit of driving. Wonder how good his peripheral vision is. Oh, well, it does not matter because I forgot to hold my breath. The enemy heard a gunshot. That they did. I'm gonna have to remember to hold my breath when I'm near enemies. Alright, let me drop this stuff. We'll be driving to Villa Libre. Soundtrack for this area is so cool. I didn't think that that guy was turning around because I'm like, he seems pretty solid. I'll go for the one that's like moving back and forth. Yep. I'm hoping to get to be able to bind them with Strand, just to get up behind him. That's fine. Just a rubber bullet to the face. We'll hack their little mule containers. Yeah. So there's the guy outside. Success. I was like, I swear to God, if he just immediately turns around to investigate, I'm like, you bastard. Let me put something in here. Cannot be used. So I think this is just what we're looking at is just pathways that other travelers have taken. Oh, hang on, there's a guy moving all the way down there. I see the container repair spray going crazy. So there's someone just running all the way down there. I'll go hack this post box and then we'll go to the other one. Guy's still, he's just running back and forth. Alright. Let's greet him, I say. Offload some more stuff in the car. Oh, hang on. That's already in there. Take my heavy materials, get in there. Alright, where's this guy at? This guy right here? What are you doing, Chief? He's like, he's around here somewhere. I'm sure he's around here somewhere. So he's just looking at stuff. He's like, whoa, something over there. We'll come back for those pieces. What's this guy doing? Okay. Oh, come on, I'm slowly gonna catch up to you. Alright, the enemy base has now been neutralized, so we've got that finally done. Oh, it's just like this classic level of Death Stranding nostalgia of like, you're like, I'll just pick this up. Oh, actually, I'll just go pick this up. Oh, this is just over there. I should go pick this up. And it's the never-ending lost cargo pickup, because you're also trying to get all of your locations to 5 stars as well and be the best porter that ever was. I think I did a lot of off-screen deliveries of just dropping in, picking up stuff, leveling up my teammates, leveling up my locations. We'll probably be doing more of that in this playthrough as well. Keeping all of the cool, important stuff, of course, and the vibes whenever we have some cool trips. I'm a little bit scared to touch this tar that's bubbling. Trying to grab it without getting in it. Thank you. Oh god, I pissed them off. They didn't like I stole their chiral crystals. Alright, time to hop in the car. I'm in. We're using the vehicle. Time for deliveries. Let's see how the vehicle handling is in the sequel, shall we? I got a drift option, so let's get drifting. Honestly, feels pretty smooth, feels pretty good. Glad that there's no rivers for us to worry about. Let's upgrade this structure. We've got enough metals. May as well. Baby steps. There we go. Level 2 mailbox. And the sun has risen. Nice. Eventually we'll move on to upgrading roads and bridges and other structures. Not picking up the Ciudad cargo at the moment because that's not where we're going. And then I'll get way too distracted. We can chuck so much shit in this truck. Yeah, the vehicle handling feels so nice, so I'm happy about that. Nice, my skills have improved. KO resistance from level 3 to level 4. Yeah. Enter the drop-off zone. Alright, deliver and report. Look at all this stuff that I got. Now, something that I have actually discovered is delivering stuff one by one gives you more reputation than all at once, which is time consuming.
There you are. Checking your order data now.
But it gives us reputation, so it's worth it to put the effort in. Alright, I have entrusted the cargo. I've tested it by putting it all in at once and then one by one, and it didn't make a difference here, but some people have had varying results, I think, if they've been able to increase their reputation faster doing it one by one. Not sure though, but we'll see how we go anyway. Let's take on some orders. We have the all chiral density gauge stolen by bandits.
Okay, Sam. Are you ready? Then I'll bring you up to speed with what I know. The order you've undertaken is to recover chiral density gauges that have been stolen by bandits and taken back to their base. The base is located in some overgrown ruins, so you'll have a hard time getting a clear view of it. You might want to construct a watchtower nearby before you charge in. With it, you can get a better handle on the situation and improve your odds of getting the job done quietly. But that's not all, of course. Other porters are also able to make use of your structures. This way, you can help out the people who follow in your footsteps through this area. Think about what I told you and finalize your route. Best of luck to you out there.
Alright, time to plan the route. We're starting off with marker B. What's going on there? Where's marker A? Alright, where's marker A? Is that... There's not a marker. There is a marker. Get that out of here. There's a marker all the way down there. Alright. Point of interest. A dried up river south of Villa Libre. Water does occasionally flow down its channel, washing away anything left in the riverbed. Cool. Why is that custom marker B? Where... What are you doing? Why would it make... Ah, because I've got another A over here. Hold on. A6, A5. Get him out of here! I thought those markers would have gotten automatically removed. Alright, I now have custom marker A. My brain is fixed. There we go. Warning! Spider Hill, a steep hill with dense vegetation located between Villa Libre and C1 South Distro Center. The hill takes its name from the mysterious spider-like creatures that many people have reported seeing in the area. It's like these CCs, but they're like these tinier versions of, because I think there was like some sort of spidery, giant spider type boss in the first game. Looks like, so we'll be going through Spider Hill, some sort of forest region, as we build a watchtower on the specified location, recover the chiral density gauges, and push across here as we end up right there. Custom marker A. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. So you can only place up to E. Can I just pop that bad boy right there? There we go. And draw the route. End the route here. There you go. You can build a watchtower using your PCC. Get that in my equipment. There we go. Auto arrange. Cargo. I've got my truck. I got my cargo. I got my hat on. Let's head out.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Very good. Oh, hang on. I've got materials. Wait a second. Let me offload those bad boys. Hey, you want any materials? I can also give chiral crystals, the ones that I've picked up. Here, take some. Take the lethal assault rifle. Take my ceramics. Matter of fact, take it all. Oh, I should craft a new rubber bullets assault rifle and get rid of my old ones. And get rid of my shitty boots. There you go. Now, what I will actually do is I'm going to fabricate spare boots to hang from my boot clip. We cannot actually craft the rubber one. That's okay. We've got a handgun, and maybe I'll make the rod so that I can just smack them with a custom high voltage rod. Make one of those. Because I unlocked something cool. So, boot clip, tool rack. Very nice. Ah, look, dressed to the nines. There we go. And then maybe I'll drop that Del Norte job off another time. If you're not giving over 100 likes to someone each time you see a sign, you're doing it wrong. Give everybody your likes. Especially early game. Let them feel good, give them the thumbs up. It's why we put them in these high density story areas. Alright, so where are we starting off? Oh, I drove a bit too far. Sorry mate, you've missed out on all your likes. Alright, let me have a look. So there's a point of interest right here. I don't know about you, but it looks pretty empty to me. I guess maybe items wash up here. Only maybe. I did not get lucky after the flood, it seems. There's a handmade necklace for Villa Libre. You're gonna make me turn around and deliver that necklace. As well as the vitals analyzer. Alright, we're going into Spider Forest. Oh! Yep. I see. Now, it said, we read about the little CCs. They are not good with electricity, which means it's probably not a good idea for my battery-powered vehicle. They're blocking the path. Am I going to have to cut ties with my vehicle? What do you reckon? Or do we wait for the spiders to cross the road? What's in here? Long life meals and a ladder. I'll leave the long life meals behind. Alright, we're hiking. Hello, spider buddies. The way that they, like, kind of move themselves forward with the front two. Now, let me grab some of these. You reckon it's safe to walk across the pool? Scared I'll fall in. Whoa, that spider... the spider just walking, levitating for a moment, and then falling down. God, the way that they climb terrain is pretty interesting. Alright, let's just Have a calm hike through the forest. This is better than driving.
Thank you, God.
Thank you, God.
This one's for you.
A lot of Villa Libre packages, which is hilarious for me because I'm trying to focus on my forward route, but the game keeps saying, hey. Game keeps saying, hey. What if you just kept delivering to Villa Libre? And that's the funny part because that's the stuff I remember from this game. You get like caught up in like, oh, just go over there. Just go over there.
Very handy. Thank you, God.
And then before you know it, you've it's been hours and you haven't picked up anything that you actually need.
Safety first.
Or engaging with the game. When it was the director's cut, you know, I was late to the chiral network party. Now I'm fairly recent to the chiral network party.
Yeah, this.
Matter of fact, take me one of those. I like that you can, in the chiral network, see the other footsteps. Like, other people have gone this way. Some people have gone up that way with the ladders. And like, I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna pick up these agents and analyzers and stuff and deliver it back to Villa Libre. Okay, so while walking on this, it does tell us that we're in, like, not water, but liquid. We'll avoid the dangerous-looking center. That just seems like I'm playing with natural selection at that point. Like I've said, there will definitely come a time where we, like, streamline a lot of the deliveries and picking up items, and maybe I'll be doing some more stuff off screen to make progress. But while we're early on in the game and exploring some new environments, I don't think there's any harm in just taking it easy. Alright, I'm gonna take these back to Villa Libre. Oh my god, I'm under attack by spiders just getting in the car. Oh my god, they're attacking my vehicle. All I did was get in. They did not like that. They took some of my blood. Alright, that's them triggering short circuits and draining my battery. Terrible. I do love the, like, getting in the truck, all of your cargo just vanishes for a second. It goes there, behind me, it seems. Not in the storage unit out back, but just behind me. So that's what happens if you run over a bunch of them. I didn't like that. We're driving through now until the battery dies, I suppose. You can have those chemicals.
Okay.
Ain't driving past this point. Oh god. I accidentally stepped on one. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh! Get off! It's on my head! Ah! No! They put one on the screen. That's gonna make arachnophobes very upset. They're not really spiders, guys. Just a complete coincidental similarity.
Tolerably tolerable.
Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you. Look at this climbing posture. God damn.
Thank you, guys.
We got a level
Thanks for the
3 post box. Okay, so slipping down here. Ever now?
Hey!
I can't give him likes because of this. I can't. Alright. We've already got a PCC to build our watchtower, so that's fine.
Thank you, kindly.
Okay. It's watchtower time.
Right.
Chiral printing.
Construction process now complete.
Detecting enemies from a watchtower. Enemies spotted while using the watchtower's camera will be marked and counted. The enemy count will continue to be displayed even after exiting a watchtower, but will disappear if you move too far.
Two wheels up.
So you can plot a route through here as well. Okay, couple of icons there for you. I do not have the metals required, but that's okay. Chug a couple of my chiral crystals in there, that'll kick them up real quick smart. Yeah, here we go. Probably don't need that. I got my custom one.
Someone's out there.
We got 5 out of 5. Put the the stick away first, and then we'll talk. Don't let that guy spot me from across the way. Yeah, hey, what's that orange cargo moving about in the distance there? He's facing this way. He's going inside. Yeah, there you go. I'll get this guy suspicious because he's facing in this direction. Try and see if I can get them to come over to me. Here he goes. He's coming over my way now. You're gonna play in my neck of the woods. There's an extra enemy that was not scanned coming with him though. He's picking up this guy, he's dealing with him. He's taking him to his little spot. I'm taking him, and I'm taking him. Nice. He's like, oh, give him medical attention. Yeah, sure, buddy. Alright, where's your friend at? He's gone back to where he came from. Oh, here we go. He's gonna cross over. Alright, you cross over that way, and I'll cross over this way. What do you say?
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Oh, there we go. Oh! Ah! That was funny, though. We almost just, like, successfully swapped sides without him even cluing onto it. Yeah! Get smacked. Enemy vehicles have limited functionality, reduced battery, so be careful not to run out of juice. And time to get ourselves our next piece of equipment.
All designated codes successfully recovered.
Ah,
Proceed to delivery destination for processing.
special alloys. Yep. Be careful not to knock your cargo on the top there. Okay, so from here, it's going around and then getting to the distro center. Should be a pretty straight shot. Ooh. This is an actual structure though. Let's try go through. Could be fun. Let me have a drink. Myself a ladder to get up here. There you go. Hope you like that ladder. I worked really hard on it to get myself stuck in here. Ah. I just know that in some playthrough somewhere, someone has done nothing but like ladders and stuff in an attempt to climb over the mountain instead of going around it. What is this place? We've not had the pleasure yet. But it's inhabited.
Everything we know is from the radio. Everything we dream is never what they seem. Feeling rather strange, waiting for a change, fearing what's to come, acting kind of dumb. I'm indigo and violet and blue. I'm so in love with you. And everything you ever want is here. Giving up another one too dear. Let's go.
I do love having that nice little cinematic moment when the music kicks in. It just makes you take it in a little bit more. I don't know, there's something about it. Just makes you have more of an experience where you just allow the music to take you through.
Terminal to process your orders and requests.
We've made it to C1. Let's get this distribution center connected. Carrying this goddamn heavy load.
Welcome, Sam.
I made it. Take all of my stuff.
Hola, you're Sam, right? I assume you're here to drop off that stolen cargo of ours? With those chiral density gauges in our possession, we'll be able to determine where BTs are likely to appear in the future. So, let's get a look at those containers and see if we're good to go. I have no complaints whatsoever. None. Brilliant work.
Nice.
Picked this up while you were out and about, huh? Thanks. I just have to say that you're an absolutely incredible porter. Looks like our chiral density gauges are just about good to go. So, let's see what that Cupid of yours can do.
Nice. Alright, Benjamin Rivera. So what's this section off to the right here that we haven't touched? Maybe that's where we're going next. I got blood grenades. And the timefall shelter, very nice.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
It's high time we got on the chiral network. Our BT research should go a hell of a lot faster now. We just shared some data with you that'll let you fabricate blood grenades, a kind of anti-BT weapon, and build timefall shelters too. I think you'll find both very useful. The chiral density gauges you brought us have been safely integrated into our systems. We can resume all distribution center operations and get back to business as usual. A lot of lives are gonna be saved thanks to you. This whole area is a chiralium-rich environment, so there's a much higher risk of BTs showing up. We've been coordinating with the research lab nearby, sharing data, etc. All to help develop BT avoidance and elimination solutions. One of the largest void outs ever recorded happened down south, don't forget, giving rise to a massive tar belt. So massive that it completely cut us off from the land beyond. We can't afford to let that kind of tragedy repeat itself here. But between the cargo you've delivered to us and our new connection to the chiral network, I think we got a shot. We're gonna make it through this. So, you probably think timefall shelters are only good for getting out of the rain, right? Wrong. Our timefall shelters are different, you see. After extensive research and development, we were able to outfit them with a system that disperses a BT repellent fluid. So if you've got one on your tail and it's about to grab you, these shelters are the perfect way out. Only downside is that the repellent has a limited supply, so make sure you don't run low. It has other perks too. The shelter can purify timefall and convert it into drinkable water, allowing you to top up your canteen on the go. We've posted an aid request so you can fabricate a shelter to see how it works. Researchers at other facilities are also in the process of looking into how various structures might be improved. As you expand chiral network coverage, we'll be able to share information and coordinate our efforts more effectively. And I'm sure we will all make even faster progress as a result. So keep on doing what you do and linking up places for us.
The ability to ask, what's a blood grenade? Just, did you hit your head and have amnesia, Sam?
It's one of the fruits of our joint effort with the lab to develop anti-BT tech. Up until now, our primary weapons against these entities have been created with the blood of doom sufferers. And so, production is wholly reliant upon regular donations from rare individuals like yourself. Securing a stable supply has been difficult. Though you'd know all about that, given your experiences with the UCA. But this weapon utilizes synthetic blood with all the same anti-BT properties. Derived from samples taken from doom sufferers, it can be produced at scale to meet demand. And despite its artificial nature, it's actually proven to be more potent than the genuine article. So you can think of our new weapon as a more full-blooded version of the hematic grenade it replaces. In any case, we won't need to ask you for your blood ever again, so rest easy. If you want to test it out, we have some training facilities here at the distribution center. Feel free to access the delivery terminal and give them a try.
All right. I think now that makes sense, because I was like, I swear that there was some sort of, we already had something like this, but they're describing new technology, so that makes sense.
By the way, you're planning to visit the research lab, yeah? You'll have to pass through some dangerous territory then. We'll do a quick survey of the chiral density, so you might not want to leave right away. And let's not forget that you just tackled one of our toughest orders on record. Tell you what, we got a nice private room here that you can use to catch your breath. We'll get started on prepping the cargo for your next run in the meantime.
Time to go bed. I need a shower and a poop and maybe a little pee. How insane is the goddamn graphical leaps and achievements we can see now that we can just track the progress of Sam's graphics and Norman Reedus and how well he gets motion captured.
Gate quake detected. Please seek shelter immediately.
Whoa. Well, I'm in shelter.
Sam, are you okay?
I'm fine. You guys?
The facility's intact, but the research lab might have taken a hit. The local chiralium levels appear to be rising. Better hurry over there, Sam. Head to the delivery terminal upstairs and check their order.
I almost thought that was going to be like a dream or a nightmare for a second. Nope. Something on the screen that was next to us, though. Yeah, like I was saying, seeing the progress of, like, Norman Reedus in, like, video games from his little PT face reveal, Walking Dead games, Death Stranding 1 and now 2, like, this motion capture is insane. It just looks like I'm looking at real-life Norman Reedus, you know? You okay, Sam? We just had a bit of a gatequake over here. Is everything okay where you are? Bit more shaking than usual, but no harm done. Lou's playing happily like it never happened. You're close to the lab now, right? Keep at it, Sam. Oh, and also, there was a message here. Thanks for fetching my cargo. You really helped me out. Folks here should be able to walk around a little more easily now inside the facility, at least. So do you reckon that we're not going to have emails and documents anymore to read? Because we used to have that on the screen behind us. Maybe Kojima was like, yeah, they're not going to read any of that. Replace it with the SSS. Be cool if you could, like, change what drinks you could have available to you on the table. I'm gonna have to switch to chiral tea now and develop a chiral tea addiction. Let me get some canned green tea instead of energy drinks. That's the message that he's giving us here. No more shaking up cans and exploding it over the camera. I mean, we'll see. I feel like it's, you know, instead of being able to read, like, emails and stuff like that, we've got our socials strand service, which is more like, here's your bridge links, here's your photos, here's your users. And then you get like some messages from them, which is more of like a social media feed. So yeah, it makes sense that this would be like the updated version of that. And then you just have your data bank and stuff instead. So let's get some updates on Benjamin Rivera. Before he started working at the distro center, Benjamin was involved in medical anthropological fieldwork, where he observed and treated the symptoms of a number of different patients. He was interested in how the changes brought about by the Death Stranding were affecting people's bodies and minds. The knowledge Benjamin gleaned from his fieldwork proved useful when the first Bridges expedition arrived in Mexico. Ever since the UCA was fully connected to the chiral network a year ago, the environment has been unstable. There have been earthquakes, sudden floods, and spikes in chiral density. Fear of BTs is also putting people on edge, straining them further. Benjamin believes that it is necessary to expand the chiral network and develop new technologies to put people's minds at ease. Benjamin's medical background has also allowed him to contribute to the development of blood grenades. The grenades can now be mass-produced by synthesizing the blood of Doom's sufferers. Continue to develop your connection level with him and his facility, and you might receive a grenade that can drive away BTs and slow large BTs. So basically, we've witnessed with La Madre, we've got more things, and it will tell us like an update of like, it'd give us a hint. The next thing that we'll get a rod that excels at combos. Stuff like that. We're gonna go see about testing some weapons before we head back up to the surface to check on this cargo, because we were given, yes, we were given more programs. We've got thrown weapons. Destroy all targets using thrown weapons and reach the objective area. Let's begin this drill. VR mode, activate. So I guess this is blood grenades time. Blood grenade. Hiya! Blood grenade. Blood grenade. Blood grenade. God damn it. There's a goddamn blood grenade. I'm covered in blood. Blood grenade. And blood grenade. Oh, I still got it. I'm covered in blood. Yeah. Very nice. I'm missing 2, 3. I can't count. There they are. I don't think I can get all in one. Oh, almost. Look, he is coated in blood. Almost could have got all in one. Success, covered in blood. Patch 11, certified porter. Gotta get those patches. Oh, VR training music? This is my first time in this area. So I can select a program from the menu to learn basic controls or various techniques. I can select my type of opponents. Oh, dude, this graphic design is so fun. So you can choose a bandit squad, bandit heavy, and a bandit grunt. I like that there's ones that you will unlock over time. That's so fun. It adds the custom high voltage rod. Hey, can I take these materials out of here with me? Practice your shooting skills with any weapon that's available for fabrication as well is a fun one. Alright, so let's summon the squad. Spawn enemy, okay. Nice. Oh. Yeah, we're off to a good start. I was hoping to... Man, follow my ass! I was hoping to parry those blows, but that's alright. Oh, fuck. Hey. Stop hitting all of my fucking cargo off. Hey, let me pick this up. Let me pick up my cargo, please. Hey, let me pick up my cargo, please. This is the equivalent of having my school books knocked out of my my hand by the bullies. Oh, I got them both. Combo. How's that for a combo attack? Get whacked. It's just fun to test the responsiveness. Alright, get me out of here, Chief. Really cool music choice. Alright, time to go to the surface.
Departing facility.
Sunset will be occurring shortly.
Feels good.
Sam, we've got a situation. The delivery for the research lab is ready for transport, but the chiral density is higher than anticipated. This may be due to the gatequake just now, but we've identified a new BT area in the vicinity of the lab. However, we have no BB pods on hand. I know you've got dooms, but without a pod, you're gonna struggle to determine exactly where the BTs are.
Don't worry. If I can get close enough, I should be able to see them. Seems like my dooms level or whatever went up at some point. Steer me in the right direction. I can take care of the rest.
Oh yeah? That's awesome. By the way, we finished a preliminary assessment of the BTs detected in the vicinity of the research lab. And we've prepared some weapons that should be effective against them. You're a pro. I know you can handle this. According to our initial survey, you can expect to encounter gazers in the field. If you make contact with a gazer, then another type of BT, a hunter will emerge from the tar and try to capture you. If they succeed in this, you'll come face to face with a massive BT known as a catcher. Now, you don't want to ever let a catcher consume you. It'll trigger a void out, obliterating the surrounding area and everyone in it. And when the dust settles, there'll only be a giant crater. So make sure to escape the catcher before that happens, or use the weapons at your disposal to eliminate it. We've issued you a number of blood grenades. They use an active agent based on compounds derived from the blood and bodily fluids of Doom sufferers, making them highly effective against BTs. You can practice using them in VR training. If you'd like to try them out, just access the delivery terminal to get started. Your other weapons won't do any damage to BTs. Shoot them all you like. They won't die. Make sure you're well prepared. All right, go ahead and pick up your next main order. I'll brief you on the details while you check your map.
Nice. All right, we have a new order to pick up and BTs in the vicinity, but with no BB pod, we just have to get real close to him so we can kiss him a little bit. We'll see how we go. We are going to bring this episode of Death Stranding to a close here, as we're going to go out into the dead of night, apparently, navigating through a BT area to get through to the research center. I'm enjoying my time with Death Stranding 2. The focus has been very gameplay and route heavy, like going through to these locations. It's very much like easier to kind of just throw you into this because sequel, you've done this already, get back to it. Take your Cupid, connect the places. I am kind of like hungry for some cutscenes. I'm hungry for some of that Kojima story development, and I know I'm going to get it. Probably at the research center. I'm just super excited to see some crazy cutscenes. But the improvements across the board in this game have just been so enjoyable. I've loved getting back in the shoes of a porter, delivering these packages, seeing how it is addicting and very distracting to be like, oh, I'll just grab this and I'll grab this, and that stuff's so good. I'm really liking the combat improvements. It seems like there is a little bit more of a focus on this game having that combat and encounters like that this time. And like I said earlier, it's like the first game was the rope and the connective tissue. Now comes the stick. So a little bit more combat, building upon what was established before, and I think it just feels very, very smooth. So I'm enjoying it a lot, and I hope you are too. Thank you so much for watching this episode, and I will see you next time.